Kamala Harris is not done. She is in fact actually leaving Taylor Swift-esque Easter eggs, and I'm absolutely living for it. Let me show you what I just found.
Yes, I don't know if you've seen this. Kamala campaign is urging supporters to donate for a potential recount despite no plans to pursue one. Critics argue her campaign of over 20 million in debt is misleading voters to raise funds under false pretenses. I don't know. This lady did a segment. Let me play this video before we go into other things.
Kamala Harris is not done. She is in fact actually leaving Taylor Swift-esque Easter eggs, and I'm absolutely living for it. Let me show you what I just found. So for Kamala HQ or Harris Waltz emails, this is typically the bottom of the emails that you're going to receive from them. This email is sent to blank. Thanks so much for being a supporter. Paid for by Harris for president. As you can see, I got this one on November 5th. Obviously, election day. I just happened to go look at one now on the 9th, and this is what I see. The top part is the same. This email was sent to blank. Thank you so much for being a supporter. But now they're making a point to include the Harris Victory Fund. But that's not all. Will be allocated to Harris for President's Recount account. All those feelings we had, something's not right, the math is not mathing, what's going on? Don't worry, Prosecutor Kamala is on the case. I'm not surprised we haven't heard anything about a recount yet because there are a couple states that are not finished yet. I'm sure that the Harris campaign was really trying to look at the final numbers before they said, okay, let's go. I'm gonna go donate, but just a reminder, as the saying goes, when we fight, we win.
Okay, that whole Kamala speech that we heard,
Yes, you might be thinking that is all. This lady went further and she's having hopes, thinking that Kamala will be the president. I don't know who exactly is fooling these people to this level. When I saw this video, I was shocked. I never expected people would be this dumb.
Okay, that whole Kamala speech that we heard, where she basically said, we always win. Sometimes the fight takes longer. It gives off the same vibes as sometimes people will close the door on you and then you just got to kick that door down. I think that's what she's doing right now. She's kicking down. And that's why she's so damn quiet. Because they're in there going, wait a minute, we're seeing all these people saying my vote isn't counted. They're going through and saying, what are all these people that, I see that they voted in every single damn election, right down to dog catcher, but for some reason they didn't vote in this election. And what about like the return of mail-in is usually 10% in this state don't return their mail-in ballots. But for some reason, this election, it's 30% of people that didn't return their ballots. And you know what she's going to do? She's going to go to court with actual evidence because she's a lawyer instead of, trust me, bro, they're broken. And we're getting our election back. We're taking our country back. I truly believe that. And I also believe that that's why we are all very upset about this, but we're like, our guts are calm. We know inside of our guts that this is not what reality is. We know that there's something fishy going on, and we're getting it back. I can just feel it in my bones. It's, give it a couple of weeks, and we're going to end up, there's going to be some announcement or something. Hey, everybody that didn't have their ballot counted, if you are in your state and you didn't have your ballot counted, you go to vote.org, you can come in and cast a ballot if it's already not counted. I mean, something like that's going to happen.
I don't get it. These people, are these dumb or what exactly? I don't understand. They still have in their mind that something will be done, something very transparent like this stories, conspiracy coming up like this, just to extract money into people's pocket is crazy. Kamala campaign at this time is asking these same people doing these videos to donate, and they are falling for that trap saying, oh, they are going to recount, oh, we are taking back power. It is crazy when I see this happening. Kamala already called some considered like they are working now to see that January they hand over everything. To see Libras see doing these videos claiming, oh, we are going to take back power, it is the most insane thing I've seen on the internet. I didn't want to do this video, but it is important. I show you some crazy videos, but something happened today. This guy went on CNN. He said something that triggered a lot of people asking Biden to step down so Kamala can take over.
Joe Biden's been a phenomenal president. He's lived up to so many of the promises he's made. There's one promise left that he could fulfill, being a transitional figure. He could resign the presidency in the next 30 days, make Kamala Harris the president of the United States.
Whoa.
It would absolve her from being able to, from having to oversee the January 6th transition, right, of her own defeat. And it would make sure that it would dominate the news at a point where Democrats have to learn drama and transparency and doing things that the public want to see is the time. This is the moment for us to change the entire perspective of how Democrats
Okay, this
operate.
has now jumped from an internet meme to a Sunday morning show.
Jamal's out here right now. It's a
Congratulations.
season of House of Cards.
I just enjoy how Scott is looking at him like, are you okay? Are you still dreaming? From all these things I'm seeing on social media, I just concluded that Democrats accused Republicans of doing this in 2020. I saw a lot. I was even afraid to do videos pertaining to what they were doing. Now look at what they are spewing out on air until they are given false pretense to voters to donate money that they still have to do recount. If this man is saying this here on CNN, then just imagine what they are passing out to their followers.
I think part of what Donald Trump did is that he leaned into a lot of the institutionalized misogyny as a way to try to neutralize her effectiveness. So she was a super effective speaker, really galvanized voters in a really important way. And what the Trump campaign did, and I think ultimately they were able to, was they flooded the internet with over-sexualized images of her. They spread lies about her romantic history, and they attacked her husband too, right? They sort of did a full court press on the institutionalized misogyny that is very much a part of American life, and they brought that out. And you'll remember, he ran this bros campaign, right? A campaign that was largely sort of anti-woman in a way.
This is MMBC. When I watch these people, I'm not seeing a single person that is struggling to come to reality. Like, they are not talking about the issue they neglected, what was going on at the border, the economy. They are not talking about this. It is the same mistake they made. Kamala was not focused on this. Now for them to sit down and reevaluate themselves, they are here, blaming this, crazy. I didn't see any Kamala's photos circulated on social media. I didn't even see that.
So Kamala Harris's campaign is now $20 million in debt, even though she raised $1 billion. This is a person who completely outperformed her opponent month over month in terms of what she raised. Forbes even said that she outperformed him by 5-1 when it came to last minute donors. But her campaign, even though they raised $1 billion, her campaign is now $20 million in debt. She relied so heavily on multimillionaires and billionaires like Oprah Winfrey to come out and support her and endorse her that she didn't roll out policies sufficient enough for the American people. I cannot believe how disconnected with reality her campaign is and how delusional the Democratic Party is to think that people are going to ignore everything that they are experiencing, the high grocery bills, the high gas prices, all of those things they are experiencing. And because a billionaire like Oprah Winfrey or an actress like Julia Roberts tells you to vote for Kamala Harris, you're going to vote for Kamala Harris. I actually saw so many liberals getting super excited every time Kamala had a new celebrity endorsement. But we all know for a fact that these celebrity endorsements are not free. The only reason these celebrities like Magic Johnson, Oprah Winfrey, Beyonce, the only reason these celebrities took time out of their day to attend a rally and encourage us, the American people, to vote for Kamala Harris is because they have been paid.
As a result of that, look at what voters are now facing. They're sending them out this message for them to just simply put that, we have a debt to pay, 20 million. Simple as that. people that really support her would donate than to twist it in such a way like we have to recount. Recount what? Critics are really into this. They are deceiving their voters. Imagine if everybody realized you just took money to do this. How would they feel? Look at how they are even depressed on social media now.
Am I going to worry about it? First of all, I'm not going to worry about it, Phil, because he's not going to win.
So you think he's just worn it out? You think people are just going to get fatigued?
Enough. I feel
category fatigue.
I mean, it's just going to be, we're talking about a few 100,000 people, perhaps.
I really wish he can play this video and watch himself spew this nonsense.
Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women, ever.
That is, if Donald Trump loses this election, he's basically finished.
Oh yeah, sisters. And I'm gonna put it to you like this. If I see you with a white man, it's up. I don't care. I don't want to hear that spicy white shit no more. This shit is not a joke no more.
I believe you've seen this.
When Biden refused to step aside and not run again, he was supposed to be that bridge. He backed off on that promise due to arrogance. And then he drops out after a catastrophic debate performance. And they set Kamala Harris up to fail.
No. No. You're saying 3 months wasn't long enough?
It was too long. I mean, not anybody. And I do not think she is the perfect candidate. I agree.
It is crazy.
But you think, if you want to...
That all of these people who believe that their lives are... that bread is too high and eggs are too high, that they voted for a convicted felon.
Against Trump.
I don't care if they write that.
So, with that, I'm going to shake it off.
Figure out a way to say thank you.
No matter how you disagree with someone politically, you should never pray for this.
Elected. He's such an absolute prick. I can't stand him.
Hey there. How are you doing? If you watch this show regularly, I'm guessing you're not doing great. Yeah, me neither.
Let's be honest, it was a terrible night last night.
What will the rest of us be doing on day one? Now's the time to stand in solidarity with our friends, with our neighbors.
Well,
Hey there in Chicago, Mel here. The voice crying out from the wilderness of Malibu.
Donald Trump as